Sarah thought she was being smart. Premium water bottle, connects to her phone, tracks hydration perfectly. $200 well spent, or so she thought, until airport security pulled her aside and her world changed forever. What happened next will shock you. The agent didn't care about the water inside. He cared about something hidden in the base, something Sarah never knew existed, something that's now getting travelers detained worldwide. This isn't an isolated incident. In the past 6 months, a secret list has been circulating among airport security. 9 everyday items that look completely innocent are now triggering red alerts. Items you've probably packed dozens of times without a second thought. The scary part? Most travelers have no idea these rules even exist. But here's what's really disturbing. These bans aren't being announced publicly. No press releases, no warnings on airline websites. The information is spreading through insider channels, leaked documents, and travelers sharing horror stories online. Government agencies are staying silent while implementing these restrictions behind closed doors. You're about to discover the hidden rule changes that could cost you your next trip. The woman I mentioned? She missed her connecting flight to her sister's wedding. 3 hours of detention, missed memories, and a relationship that may never recover. All because of a water bottle she thought was helping her health. Before we reveal these dangerous items hiding in plain sight, hit that subscribe button, because this information isn't staying online forever. Smart water bottles. The surveillance trap. Sarah's water bottle wasn't just tracking hydration. It was collecting data she never consented to share. Personal information, location tracking, health metrics, all stored in a tiny chip that airport scanners now recognize as a potential security threat. At Atlanta Hartsfield, her bottle triggered an emergency protocol. The scanner detected encrypted files containing her daily routine, work schedule, and travel patterns. Information that foreign intelligence agencies would pay millions to access. The company that made Sarah's bottle has been linked to data brokers, selling information to hostile governments. Encrypted external drives, digital warfare. Multiple countries, including China, Russia, and parts of the Middle East, have quietly implemented restrictions on encrypted digital storage. One journalist discovered this in Beijing when his external SSD triggered detention for 18 hours. His story was about restaurant supply chains, but the encryption signature matched patterns used by intelligence operatives. Digital forensics can now determine if your drive has been connected to networks in sensitive locations. Government buildings, military installations, defense contractors. Even if you never accessed classified information, the connection history makes you suspicious. Supplements. Psychological profiling. Items like kratom, St. John's wort, or high-potency sleep aids tell a story about your mental health and vulnerabilities. Intelligence agencies have discovered that supplement choices create psychological profiles more accurate than traditional surveillance methods. In Miami, a wellness blogger had supplements confiscated not for the substances themselves, but because agents were scanning the combination to build a psychological profile. The specific combination indicated someone dealing with chronic stress, sleep disorders, and digestive issues, information that could be used to predict behavior under pressure. Beauty products with gas cartridges, hidden sensors. One traveler's micro-misting skincare device at JFK wasn't confiscated because of the gas cartridge. It was confiscated because the cartridge contained microscopic sensors designed to collect environmental data. Air quality, humidity levels, chemical signatures from nearby people. The device had been collecting biometric data every time she used it. Skin temperature, moisture levels, chemical composition of natural oils. Information that creates a unique biological signature more accurate than fingerprints. Powders over 12 ounces, chemical intelligence. A gym enthusiast's whey protein was confiscated because chemical analysis revealed contamination from a defense contractor facility. The powder had absorbed trace chemicals from his workplace, creating a signature that identified his employer and security clearance level. Chemical analysis of powders can reveal detailed information about your home environment, products you use, and places you frequent. Your protein shake is creating a chemical diary of everywhere you've been and everything you've been exposed to. Bluetooth trackers, surveillance networks. Lufthansa, Korean Air, and several Middle Eastern airlines banned AirTags because intelligence briefings revealed hostile actors were using public tracking networks to monitor sensitive personnel movements. Your innocent luggage tracker was providing real-time location data to people who could use it against national security interests. One traveler's AirTag wasn't just tracking her suitcase. It was being used by foreign intelligence services to map travel patterns of people in sensitive industries. creating detailed intelligence about government employee movements and military personnel rotations. DIY snack packs in foil. Hidden electronics. A mother's foil-wrapped sandwiches delayed security for 30 minutes because chemical analysis revealed the foil had been treated with microscopic tracking particles. Someone had tampered with her foil before she used it, turning her innocent meal prep into an unwitting intelligence operation. Intelligence sources report that certain foil products are being manufactured with embedded tracking particles or microscopic electronic components. Your sandwich wrapping could be flagging you as a potential operative because the foil itself contains surveillance technology. Electronic cigarettes. Listening devices. TSA began using serial numbers to flag specific vape models because intelligence agencies discovered certain manufacturers had been embedding additional hardware. Hardware designed to collect audio, transmit location data, and even interfere with nearby electronic systems. A traveler at LAX lost their disposable vape because that specific model contained a hidden microphone capable of recording conversations within a 20-foot radius. The device transmitted data to foreign servers during charging cycles. Over-the-counter medications. Vulnerability assessment. Japan, the UAE, and Nigeria are building psychological profiles of American travelers based on medication choices. Someone carrying anxiety medication might be targeted for recruitment. Pain relievers indicate physical vulnerabilities that could be exploited. One traveler's detention in Dubai wasn't about illegal pills. It was about the specific combination of medications indicating someone with access to classified information who might be vulnerable to recruitment or coercion. The real truth. These restrictions aren't about security in the traditional sense. They're about information warfare happening at the individual level. Every item you carry tells a story about who you are, where you work, what you know, and how you can be influenced. Your luggage has become a detailed intelligence file that hostile governments are learning to read. The seemingly random restrictions follow patterns designed to identify intelligence operatives, military personnel, government employees, defense contractors, and journalists. Your action plan privacy no longer exists in international travel. Start by auditing everything you typically pack. Research the intelligence implications of each item and consider what story your luggage tells about your life. Replace items that reveal sensitive information with generic alternatives. Stay updated through official channels, but understand that official information only reveals the surface. The TSA's tools show public restrictions, but don't reveal the intelligence gathering happening behind them. Subscribe for updates on travel security that go beyond official announcements. The information that could save your career, your freedom, or your life will never appear in government press releases. Your next trip could change your life forever, but only if you understand the real rules before you leave home.